Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you rocking with me. It's my absolute favorite moment of every month. I've got the Pro Wrestling Crate for, I guess, January. Got my Lucha Libre Volcanica. I don't know what this is, a beanie, hoodie, not a hoodie, thingy on. This is a great independent wrestling company in Seattle. I don't even know if they still. I know they do a couple shows a year, but they're mostly a training school. I tell you what, if you're seeing Sonico right now, he's in New Japan, and I think he's doing stuff in AEW. He went through Lucha Libre Volcanica. Man, I saw him wrestle 5 years ago, probably, in a step up from a bingo hall. Let's put it that way. But I loved their logo, and they had these, and it was winter and it was cold in the gym we were in. They had these, and I had to buy it. So I figured Pro Wrestling Kit, we're gonna wear it. Before we crack it open, though, I do have to tell you a little story. Last month, we got that Andre the Giant t-shirt, and a couple days later, I was wearing it at Target, and this old, okay, old lady stops me, and she had seen the little 40 cent sticker thing on it because it was supposed to look like a comic book, and, she's like, 40 cents? Wow, that's really old. Is that a comic book? And I'm like, yeah, it's a comic book, and in my head, I'm thinking, it's Andre the Giant. Everybody knows Andre. Does not matter. There's nobody on earth who's older than 20 that doesn't know who Andre the Giant is, at least by name. So, especially at her age, I mean, Andre was a phenom, a phenomenon, whether you were a wrestling fan or not. So I'm like, yeah, it's Andre the Giant. And I'm kind of walking away. And she dives in to this fascinating story about her and her husband. I guess her husband was a huge wrestling fan, just ridiculous, and he would drag her to the shows, and she said down to Tacoma. So I'm guessing at the Armory, I would imagine, maybe the Tacoma Civic Center or whatever it would have been at that time, to watch the fights or the matches. She called it, to watch the matches, and she told this story about how her husband met Gorgeous George. And had all this memorabilia from him, and his mom like threw it out, and it was, anyway, really long story, really long conversation, but just super cool and super fascinating. It was so fun to, and I don't talk to people in public, I don't like it. I was sort of like, I gotta go, but then she went into the story, and I was into it. I was on the edge of my seat, and so it was a really fun conversation. And then, like, 15 minutes later, we ran into her in another part of the store, and she said to me, she goes, if I asked you, would you give me that shirt? And I'm like, I don't have another shirt, so I'm going to have to say no, because nobody wants to see me without a shirt off. And she's like, oh, let me tell you something. A man without a shirt, I'm not going to complain. Taryn's standing there. She's trying not to die. Oh, Lord, baby Jesus. It was the funniest goddamn thing I think has happened to me in a long time. It went from being super cool to super weird, and I love it. That is pro wrestling. Super cool and super weird. Mash them together, and that's what you get. I love this box so much. I've never had a bad box. I talk about it every time. It's like $30 shipped if you pay for the year. I think it's $40 shipped if you just buy one. But you get 2 t-shirts, and the t-shirts are always cool. Always cool. The pro wrestling, the micro brawlers. I'm going to finish recording this video. I'm going to upload that micro brawler, and that thing will probably be sold before I'm done editing the video. So, love it. Such a great value. And I just don't collect them. That's all it is. So, all right, let's crack in. What's the theme this month? Let's check the card here real quick. Okay, other side of the card. This month's theme, oh, that's right, retro. So, Randy Savage, Ultimate Warrior, Arn Anderson, Road Warriors, Ric Flair. Oh, Andy Kaufman and Jerry Lawler. This is going to be this box is going to be up my alley. I'm a huge Andy Kaufman fan. I actually had the Andy Kaufman, Jerry Lawler, Jakks Pacific, I think. I think they were Jakks did them. The Classic Superstars action figure 2-pack. I sold it. I guess I'm glad I did, because I got a lot of money for it, and it had been sitting in a box. Anyway, all right. Let's crack this open. All right. I'm going to start with the t-shirts as always. Here we go. I'll tell you what, if it's an Andy Kaufman micro brawler, I'm keeping that shit. Here we go. Okay. It's a cool shirt. Kenny Omega in a Street Fighter style. Oh, no, I'm stupid. My fault. Next month is Retro Wrestling. This month is Canada. Okay, that makes way more sense. Next month is going to be freaking awesome. All right. This is a cool shirt, though. I'm not a huge Kenny Omega fan. I mean, I don't dislike him. I'm just not a fan, but this shirt is badass. I will rock this shirt. You know who's going to love this shirt is Clint. Franchise Kicks is going to freaking pop for his baby gorilla size Kenny Omega shirt. He's such an AEW mark. Badass shirt though, great design. That's the one thing, man. Even the shirts that I don't love, the designs on them from Pro Wrestling Tees are so freaking cool that I don't even care. Don't even care. All right, next shirt. Oh, Rated R Superstar. Okay, living on the edge since 1998. That is a cool shirt. That is really cool. I love the sort of the simplistic design, I guess. I mean, it's not simplistic, obviously, but it's very basic. You know, compared that to this one, which is very, you know, robust and kind of in your face. Compare it to this one with Demon and Bunny that I'm wearing. I like the simple of this. You know, this one you can kind of wear anywhere. You don't have to really think about, is this really appropriate? You know what I mean? I don't wear this Demon and Bunny shirt hardly anywhere because it's got blood and spines and shit all over it. Okay, we got a monthly pin. This is cool. This will sell quick. These pins don't sell great because they're pins, but it's Kevin Steen, aka Kevin Owens, so that'll go up. This, I mean, fuck me, a Bret Hart micro brawler. This is probably $40, no joke. I will bet this thing is $40, and I'm gonna list it for less than that because I want it to go. That's awesome. Oh, we got a comic book. This is becoming a regular thing. We keep getting comic books. Tales from the Road. It's done in the style of The Walking Dead. Presenting a herring tale inspired by the infamous Canadian Death Tours, created exclusively for Pro Wrestling Crate by J. Christian Rizzo, Kingston, Gregory, Hills, Gorman. I'm assuming that's not what's his name? Not Kenny Kingston. Oh, it says Mike Kingston. Never mind. I'm trying to think of. He's in NWA right now. I can't think of his name to save my life. Eddie Kingston. I was thinking Eddie Kingston, but it's not. Okay, this is probably really cool. I've heard some of these stories. If you're not familiar, the Canadian Death Tours are basically, they would do. Well, there's the two versions of it. There's what they call the Maritimes, which is essentially Nova Scotia and all these other islands up in northern Canada. You know, it's like negative 40 degrees, and they're essentially crammed into a bus, which you can kind of see on the back. And they're making these small towns, especially on, I almost said Native American reservations. That would be wrong. They're Native Canadian, First Nation reservations. They do a lot of shows, and they're always in the dead of winter, and they're always like super shitty tours, but every wrestler that's been on it has 1,000 stories to tell, and they like don't regret it at all, just because it's sort of like it helped. It's sort of like being a traveling musician trying to make it big. You know, when you're struggling in shithole dive bars, then you blow up and you're Metallica. I think that's the connection. You know, when you once you blow up, you can look back on it and go, that was a fantastic experience. Very excited to watch this DVD, Canada's Finest. I don't know if it's a documentary or if it's matches, maybe both put together from High Spots, but you know, I mean, you can't go wrong. It's Roddy and Owen and Chris Jericho and PCO's on here, Kevin Owens, Edge, Owen Hart. So lots of folks on that. Very cool. Very excited for that. That'll be fun to watch. I haven't watched any of these so far. I'm just like sort of saving them. I'm going to take my son to wrestling school when he's, 5 or so and old enough to appreciate it. All right. Autograph. Oh, okay. A little Teddy Hart. Nothing wrong with that. Not Teddy Hart. Fuck me. TJ Wilson. God. I can't. Teddy Hart's well, I don't know him personally, so I'm not going to say anything. But sorry, TJ. Tyson Kidd is his wrestling name. But TJ. I can't believe I called him Teddy. I mean, I can because Tyson, TJ, Teddy. I understand how I screwed it up, but yeah, not Teddy Hart. So that's cool. I don't collect the autographs. Honestly, I'm sort of stockpiling them. and I'm gonna give them away. Give them away to the kiddos, my wife's students, and whoever else is kind of into them. Actually, you know, if you guys, if anybody collects these autographs and you want them, hit me up, man. I've got a stack of them, and they're cheap to ship because you can stick them in a flat rate envelope. So, I mean, you can have them effectively for free, you know, after shipping. So let me know if you want them. Once again, I mean, never disappointed. This shirt is super cool. Love this shirt. Love Edge. Big fan. Not mad about that at all. This shirt, fantastic design. That's it. That's the box that pays for it every single month. 2 new shirts. I need to clean up my closet, actually, because I got a bunch of old shirts that I don't even wear anymore because these are so freaking comfortable. I need to make room and free up some closet space and some hangers and stuff like that. Great box. Great box. I'm actually kind of tempted to keep this Bret Hart. I mean, it's Bret freaking Hart. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Probably not going to, but I'm tempted. All right, guys. That's it on this one. Love this box every month. Next month's going to be incredible. Oh, we didn't check the cheat sheet. I don't know where I put the cheat sheet. Where's the cheat sheet? Make sure we got everything. T-shirts, Micro Brawler, mini comic, 8x10, pin, DVD. Yep, that's it. So next month's gonna be freaking cool, man. I can't wait for that. I'm very excited. There was an Andy Kaufman documentary done that used to air on Comedy Central, and I watched it all the freaking time. High Spots was able to get the rights to that. I think it was narrated by Bob Saget. Interesting side note. If they could have got the rights, the publishing rights to that documentary, and it's in that box, for me as a fan, that was worth the entire year's subscription. Not literally, it's like $300, but you know what I'm saying. So that's gonna be super cool. I'm really excited for that. Hey, all right, guys. Hey, once again, love you guys, appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time.